The Canada-US border stretches for thousands of miles. It is the longest international border in the world. This border represents a shared history between two nations. It symbolizes peace and cooperation. The border has witnessed wars and disputes, but it has also seen periods of friendship and collaboration. This border has shaped the identity of both Canada and the United States. It has influenced their economies, cultures, and politics. Understanding the history of the Canada-US border is crucial. It helps us understand the relationship between these two North American neighbors. The border is more than just a line on a map. It represents a complex and intertwined past. It continues to shape the present and future of both countries. The story of the Canada-US border is a long and fascinating one. It is a story of exploration, diplomacy, and the constant negotiation of national identities. Defining the Canada-US border was a gradual process. It involved numerous treaties and agreements. The Treaty of Paris in 1783 marked the beginning. It ended the American Revolutionary War. The 49th parallel became a significant marker. The Jay Treaty of 1794 clarified the border. It addressed disputes over the St. Croix River. The Oregon Treaty of 1846 extended this line westward. It established the current boundary to the Pacific Ocean. These agreements highlight the importance of diplomacy. They solidified a peaceful border. The Canada-US border has witnessed both conflict and cooperation. The American Revolution led to a significant influx of loyalists. These British sympathizers shaped early Canadian demographics. The War of 1812 saw cross-border invasions but no boundary changes. The Fenian raids aimed to seize Canadian territory. Despite conflicts, the border has also seen cooperation. The Underground Railroad helped enslaved African Americans escape to Canada. These events show the dynamic nature of the border. Section 4. Divided Lands, Divided Lives, the Indigenous Perspective. The establishment of the Canada-US border had a profound impact on Indigenous peoples. Their ancestral lands were divided. Traditional ways of life were disrupted. The border ignored existing Indigenous territories and governance systems. Indigenous communities were separated from their families, their resources, and their sacred sites. The imposition of the border continues to have lasting consequences for Indigenous peoples. They face challenges related to treaty rights, cultural preservation, and cross-border mobility. The border serves as a reminder of the ongoing need for reconciliation and the recognition of Indigenous rights. It highlights the importance of understanding the historical and contemporary experiences of Indigenous peoples in the border region. Managing the modern border is a complex task that involves various agencies and regulations. The Canada-US border is one of the longest international borders in the world, and it requires constant monitoring and management. Both countries have implemented advanced technology and collaborative measures to ensure the security and efficiency of cross-border movements. However, balancing security concerns with the facilitation of trade and travel remains a persistent challenge. The border is not just a line on a map, but a dynamic space that reflects the evolving relationship between Canada and the United States. Despite the advancements in border management, challenges persist. Issues such as illegal crossings, smuggling, and immigration enforcement continue to demand attention. The borderlands are also impacted by environmental concerns, including the protection of natural habitats and the management of shared water resources. In addition, the border communities face unique social and economic challenges that require cooperative solutions. Addressing these persistent challenges is essential for maintaining the stability and prosperity of the border region. The Canada-US border is not just a product of geographical demarcation, but a boundary shaped by history. From early exploration and settlement to conflicts and treaties, the border has evolved through centuries of interaction between the two nations. It stands as a testament to the complex and often contentious history that has defined the relationship between Canada and the United States. Understanding this history is crucial for appreciating the significance of the border today and for envisioning its future. the border continues to be a place of connection and division, reflecting the ongoing story of two neighboring countries.